Hey, Tube, what's going on? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update today of XRP. This is going to be USD. Right now we're at 29 cents. It is 8:22 a.m. Eastern Time. It is November 1st, 2019, so I wanted to throw that out there, and we're going to be looking at XRP on the weekly chart. So I figured it'd be good for us before the Swell conference and everything to just really step back and take a look at where we're at. And guys, if you get something out of these videos, you like me covering XRP, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let me know down below what you think is going to happen with the Swell conference. I believe it's from the 7th to the 8th in November, so we really want to keep an eye on that. I know before we've had some nice pumps out of it. But, you know, guys, we're just at that point right now where I believe accumulation has been taking place now for over a year, and we're just waiting for that next explosive move in XRP. So I want to dig into all this, guys. I also wanted to let you know that down low I'm going to leave my Robinhood link. If you guys are interested in free trading and all that, it's worked really well for me. Just to let you know, I haven't had any problems with Robinhood. You can trade some cryptocurrencies. You get a free stock, I get a free stock. So I'll leave that down low if you guys want to work on your trading and just do some small micro trading. It's really good for that, so you don't get chewed up by fees. So I'll leave that down low, and let's get into this. So guys, where I believe that people, the big smart money, really started to accumulate XRP, I believe it happened on this day right here. So this was September 10th, 2018, and what happened was we had a very tight candle. It was so small, and then we had an explosion right after that. So we ended up going from about 24 cents all the way up to 79 cents. That's massive gains, guys. You have to look at it in terms of percentage. It was huge for us. But ever since then, for about the past year, we've just been moving sideways. Candles have been very tight. We've been hanging around this area from around that 23 cents up to, we'll call it around 50 cents, 53 cents, right in that range. And what I really believe, when this big volume came in, it was after this massive shakeout that we had, where we ended up going from about $3.30 all the way down to around that 26 cents. And that's how aggressive cryptocurrency moves. It moves extremely aggressive to the upside and to the downside. So if we're able to take advantage of these good accumulation areas, they can really be beneficial to us in the long run. And what you want to look at, take a look at these candles, guys, how tight and how small they were before we had this massive explosion. And this explosion that we had only lasted about 4 weeks. So when we typically pump in cryptocurrency, we pump very hard to the upside very fast, and a lot of times you'll retrace almost the whole thing. So it's very important to have those coins ready for some type of pump that we could be experiencing down the road for XRP, since we're in this accumulation zone. We may even be at the end of the accumulation zone. Guys, if you pull a Fibonacci on this, and I think it's really important for us, so what we'll do is go to our Fibonacci retracement. We'll go from our low here, just a rough estimate here, guys, up to our high. So our swing low to our swing high, we retrace down even through the 0.886. Think about that. We've lost more than 90% of the initial move. So say you are dollar cost averaging in now, or you really find XRP to be a great project, and you're looking at it and you're going, okay, it's 29 cents. It's been as high as $3.30 before. I mean, guys, these are the areas when smart money puts their money in. And I'm not telling you to go long right now. There's a lot of things that we need to look at, especially on the one-day chart. We're really getting squeezed in between some key moving averages, but we're waiting for that break. We're anticipating that break, whether it be to the upside or downside. But right now, guys, we've really been squeezed from that $3.31 all the way down here till around that 29 cents. So we're really low in the grand scheme of things. And you take a look at this, and what we'll do, we'll bring out our price range tool, and we'll go right from now. So say you guys were investing right now, you started dollar cost averaging in now, and we ended up going to the price that we went before. That's over 1,000% gain. And that's what's possible in this space. Am I saying it's going to happen in the next, a couple weeks or year? I'm not, but I'm just showing you that these cycles tend to repeat themselves. If you go into XRP, BTC, you'll see these wave cycles or these market cycles repeating themselves. And right now, I believe we're really at the bottom of one of these market cycles for XRP. So it's one of those things, are we going to get some massive swell at some point? And it could be, guys, you go to bed at night and XRP is at 29 cents, and you wake up and all of a sudden it's around $1. That's how fast these things happen. So you have to be prepared, and you really have to look for that stuff. So I'm going to get that off, but I was just showing you the accumulation area we've been in here has been about a year. So that's good for this shakeout. Whenever you have a massive explosion like this, it typically takes 2 to 3 years to end up shaking it all the way out, and that's exactly what we've done right now. Next thing I wanted to look at, and it also correlated, guys, with this really heavy volume before I get done with that. So there's a lot of volume that stepped in right here with that bullish engulfing candle. So that was a really good thing. Next, I wanted to look at our relative strength index. Relative strength index is at 46 right now, so we're holding a little bit more neutral. We don't want to start dropping back below that 40. That's what we want to see act as support for us. Typically, if you get trapped below that, it can act as strong overhead resistance, so we're looking at that. And another thing I wanted to point out to you guys, how extreme we can end up getting on this. So this is on the 1 week chart, and this explosive move that we had, our RSI on the 1 week got all the way up to around 96, 97. That's unheard of, guys, on the weekly chart. That's how hard this coin can run when these whales put money in. So that's what I'm kind of warning you here. Just be ready. If you like XRP, maybe now is the time, and this isn't financial advice, to just start dollar cost averaging in very slow and just be patient. But, guys, we're sitting here right now. Candles are extremely tight. We've just been moving sideways, and we're waiting to see what happens with this Swell conference as well. I think that's really important to take a look at. And a lot of things are really tight. So say you go into our MACD here. MACD is extremely tight. Histogram is starting to tick to the positive a little bit, so that's a good thing. But we're just really tight, and that's going to show in these candles, guys. Whenever you get really tight candles, just like we had back here, it may last for quite a while, but eventually you're going to get some explosive break to the upside or the downside. And that's kind of what I wanted to do, is just step back and show you we've retraced over 90%. I mean, guys, let's just do the actual math on it here. So we'll do our price range from our absolute top there to where we're at right now, 91%. And that's when you want to be buying coins. You don't want to be buying when we're starting to go straight up. You never want to FOMO into stuff. So you want to think like that whale. You want to think like that investor. And I believe that these investors are looking at XRP, one of the top coins here, top five coins in market cap. And they're saying, hey, maybe now's the time to just start, or in the past they have, but start accumulating very slow. So I want to put this all on your radar here. And that's on the 1 week. And then what we'll do quick here is just go into the 1 day. I wanted to show you. And we're just looking at price action here, guys. I turned off my moving averages for the 1 week there. I'll turn them back on for the 1 day because I want to pay attention to it. So we'll start with our 200. That is acting as overhead resistance. So that's something we're going to have to get over, guys. We have to get over the top of this, and that's going to be around 31 cents. So 31 cents is a key overhead resistance for us. And what we're also going to do is put a horizontal line on there. And you can see this area right here. That top there we need to get over top of, and that's also around that 31 cents. So that's a big area for us. The next one I wanted to turn on for you was our 50 moving average. We're up above that, so that's a good thing. Guys, running out of battery here on my computer, so I'm going to make this quick. We're up above the 50 there. That's good. A lot of coins we are still not up above that 50, and then we'll go into our 20 EMA as well. We're up above that, which is good, and then our 9, which we're flirting with right now. Guys, we are slowly and just slightly dropping down below it. So this is something you really want to keep on your radar. Look at these, but you can see how we're getting squeezed between these moving averages. The next thing's either going to be a breakup through 31, or I believe we're going to drop down here and retest that 50 moving average around 27 cents. So want to put this on your radar, guys. I appreciate you being here with me today. God bless each and every one of you. Take care, my friends. Let me know down below what you're doing. Have you been accumulating? Are you trading? Let me know. Take care. God bless.